A very good evening to all our learners on the third day of this learning fiesta, World Pharma Brand Managers Week 24. I am Madhav, your host for today's session, and a team member of PSA. I am nothing short of but gratitude to have witnessed such an amazing learning energy that our audience you have brought to this event. The last 3 days, we got participants not only from India but also from other parts of the world. And over 900 participants till now have joined us all together for this 3 days. A big salute to all the learners. This year, the event has been jointly organized by Pharmacist Academy and IAS MCRC Institute. And the spread of the event has just been elaborate. 7 days of learning, out of which 6 days in the online format, and the final culminating day as a physical event on 20th January at Dadar campus of IES MCRC. From yesterday's session, we had an overwhelming participation of 350 learners. And let me in just 2 points summarize the session with Meghnathan sir that he shared how branding needs consistency and how you need to be true to your brand. People only love Rajnikant because the way he flips his sunglasses in every movie for the last 2 decades. No one would have liked it if he had changed it. Another point, to be a successful farmer brand manager, you need to be repetitively understanding that innovation and uniqueness beats duplication and copy at the end. Be new, be innovative, and most importantly, be consistent. Now, just let's have a look at the video to know what is all there to learn from the World Farmer Brand Managers Week 2024. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer that any resemblance to brands or companies mentioned during this online event is purely coincidental and should not be construed as a factual representation. The views and opinions expressed by the speakers are of their own and do not imply an endorsement or affiliation with any specific brand or company unless explicitly stated. Attendees are advised to independently verify information and not consider any references to brands or companies as factual without further confirmation. Thank you. Let me now briefly tell you about the event World Pharma Brand Managers Day. World Pharma Brand Managers Week is to perpetuate the memory of two pharma legends, Professor Chitra Mitra and Professor Tarun Gupta. Late Professor Chitra Mitra was professor at IIM Kolkata and chairman of CMART. Late Professor Chitra Mitra is acknowledged as the father of pharma brand management in India. Late Professor Tarun Gupta was the marketing director at Glaxo and later professor at Emeritus in the School of Business at NMIMS University. Together, they revolutionized the landscape of pharma marketing in India, from sales-driven organizations to brand-driven organizations. Moving ahead, let me introduce our esteemed speaker of the day, Mr. Jaspal Singh Worthy, sir. Friends, to build brands, you need a brilliant strategy and an equally robust strategy execution. That's the way Meftal and Meftal's Pass were built, through excellence in strategy execution by Jaspal sir. Jaspal Singh Worthy sir started his career in Lupin under the leadership of late Pramod Sapre. In 1994, he was invited to join ITAS and later he had a long tenure with Blue Cross. He was a key figure in the strategy execution team of Miftal and Miftal's pass. Now let's hear about the Miftal story straight from Jaspal Worthy sir.